Good evening, everyone. Hiya, Tracy. Hiya, Amjad. How are you? That wind's getting up. That's my first whinge. Yeah, more than a gale out there. So, yeah.
It says it's two in, yeah. Amjad's talking, I'm talking, and Tracy's talking. That's three.
No idea. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, you.
I forgot to clean my glasses. I know you're going to get onto me because they always do. Ding, ding, before you go live.
You've not put your comment thing up yet.
Give me a chance, man.
Go on, Tom, should have been done before. There's another whinge.
Yeah. King of whinge over there.
You know it.
So.
Well, King of whinge with a dish of ice cream like that, mate.
Yeah, right. I tell you something. That ice cream's gone down a storm. But it's nearly all gone, hasn't it?
Well, it definitely has that because biscuits is licked up. Evidence on it. What's that now?
Honestly, they absolutely love that caramel ice cream.
Oh, chocolate.
Oh, I can stay up late.
Oh.
So.
They party it again.
Yeah, I think next on agenda, I'm gonna make some mint chocolate chip ice cream. See how that goes down. But that caramel ice cream was dead easy to make. Just whipping cream and a tin of caramel. There you go. Oh. You're not feeling any better then, Tracy? Jess has been in bed all day. But, yeah, you need to get it sorted. That tooth.
All you want to do, get a bit of rope.
A bit of string and doorknob. How's Johnny feeling? Okie dokie then, Amjad. So, you know you can always message me. So, but yeah. I think this is just the start to storm. What is it, Agnes? Agnes. Which is the name of the storm. It is really windy out there.
Very windy. See, I took a
floating pass.
Floating pass for 13th floor.
Anyway, I've pinned link and everything and whatchamacallit, and so how's Johnny feeling, Tracy? Is his back still hurting him? But I've got no really to write home about. Not done much. Hi, Kirsty. How are you?
Hey.
Oh dear. Yeah, if you got out to whinge about, here's your place. It's all right. We're talking about Storm Agnes. That's what we're whinging about at the moment. Hi, Tommy. How are you? It's Tommy's fault because it's like blowing in from Ireland. So yeah, so it's Tommy's fault. You know, I'm only joking, Tommy. Yeah, the first name storm of the season. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Oh dear. Apparently it's like something to do with jet stream and it's blowing a gale and it's coming our way and it's
250 miles an hour this bloody
Yeah, 200 odd mile an hour. You know, it's like batten down the hatches. And
I think that's what comes out of his ass when he farts.
but anyway,
50 mile an hour fart.
apparently the first named storm. But yeah, so that's what we're whinging about at the moment. The aptly named storm called Agnes. I'd love to know who comes up with all these names, So yeah, not too bad, Kirsty. You know what? Up and down, sort of thing. that's why I started Whinging Wednesday, because everybody's got something to whinge about, and this is the place to do it. So yeah, if you want to, whatever it is, and I just say politics and nothing sexual. That's the two stipulations. I'm thinking of adding football to that as well. Because somebody mentioned it in the baking stream last night. And yeah. Anyway, moving swiftly on. No football talk either. But, I tell you something, I'm had them donuts. I were a bit unsure with being pumpkin flavoured. And I'm quietly surprised. Yeah, I was a bit dubious. This is the place to do it, Kirsty. Get it off your chest. I did sort of like 6 dipped in a glaze and 6 in like a cinnamon sugar thing. It is today, Jamie. I ought to have renamed it Windy Wednesday. Yeah. But anyway. Oh, so we both didn't walls then. But I think what it is, Tracy, I think it's a culmination of everything. You're working yourselves into ground. You know what I mean? But ooh, Dad says he had a Tracy look-alike in the shop. Help my best mate Kirsty when I started the Whinging Wednesday last week. She says I'd need a whole show, just for me. But anyway, same as I say, that's sort of my whinge for today. The weather and Storm Agnes and Tommy's whinge for today. It may as well be Tommy's fault. Everything bleeding else is. Oh dear. That's the thing. That's the thing, Kirsty. You've got a workplace where, that people are very cliquey. You know what I mean? That's I know exactly what you mean. And it's horrible. Tracy says, "Oh, I'm done it with me. I came over and you did not know me." But hi, Gordo. How are you? Oh, don't we just take that? This is another thing. It's like it. How can I put it? Some families are like that as well, when you feel like you're part of the family, but you feel like you're an outsider. Oh, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Well, it's dead windy outside, Gordo. So is this just the, what do you call it? Calm before the storm? Dead windy out here. But yeah, I mean, we've got that sort of, within the family, so to speak. We always feel like we're outsiders, but that's how it is. Is it just starting? It God knows where Chris has just said that we're at 215 mile an hour winds.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the mirror and all, Gordo? This is the thing. Callum was sat there this afternoon and Biscuit were down here and he farted.
She's coming up here in a minute. She's back in the pipe.
Okie dokie then. Anyway, so Callum was sat there.
Ooh,
Biscuit rear his arse my way. And he went, oh, he says, has Biscuit just farted? So next thing I know, Biscuit sniffs at his backside, as dogs do when they fart. So our Callum says to me, he says, why do they smell their arse after they've farted? I says, well, you standing complaining, Callum. I says, I'm downwind. I says, his arse is here. But yeah, I says, I don't know. Because they do, they fart silently and they have to sniff to make sure it, Yeah, I don't know. Gordo might be able to tell me why did they sniff the arse after they've farted. I don't know. I'll try to explain it to Callum. But so I says, well, how do you know if your farts smell? He says, because they smell. I says, well, that's what he's sniffing for, to see if it smells. I were in stitches, I were. That's it. That's what you do as parents, Scott. I'm calling Scott now, and it's Jamie. It's him over there. I'll tell Callum that one, Gordo. Yeah, because he asked me. He says, "Well, why did they sniff their butt after they farted?" I says, "I don't know." Richard. It's only the same as lifting bed sheets and having a whiff after you've farted. Is that just check that it smells, or if it smells? I don't know. You know what I mean? Is this what we're whinging about now? Okie dokie, Kirsty. But yeah, this is our saying, right? Them that smelt it dealt it. And Callum's there going, no, it weren't me, it's Biscuit.
Yeah. Have you told them about when it says if it's silent, it don't smell?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Because Joel.
No, Joel.
Anyway, so he says, this is Callum's mantra, if it's silent, it don't smell. I don't know where he got that conclusion from. So, but I don't think he's heard of the saying, silent but deadly. But yeah, we always say, well, them that smelt it dealt it. And because Callum had smelt it first, thinking, no, it's not me, it's Biscuit, it stings. I hope that's a good, yeah. Yeah, that one's a good one, Jamie. They sometimes smell the bottom because the smell burns the ice, so want to make sure it did not burn at all the old out with it. But yeah, I mean, bless his cotton socks, Callum. You know, but he does ask questions that I don't know answer to sometimes. You know what I mean? Should I take a university course on why dogs sniff their butt after they've farted? You know what I mean? I'm not what do you call him? Dr. Doolittle. I can't ask him why he sniffs his butt after he's farted. Don't know. Anyway, that's a conundrum at the moment. Why does dogs sniff their butt after they've farted? I suppose it's on Google, but I'm not going to Google why. Why does a dog sniff its butt after it's farted? Well, that's it, Tommy. I'm not Dr. Doolittle. I don't. I'm not, a dog psychologist. The rat smells the old first. Oh, this all started earlier on, Joel. It was sat there, Biscuit were down here, but his butt were facing me, right? And then Callum went all of a sudden, whoo! That one's another good and Cordo. Oh, God. Oh, well, somebody's got to have the conversation. But, I often think to myself, well, I wish I were Dr. Doolittle and I could ask Biscuit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I can't get rid of that one. Hiya, Tim. How are you? Question for Tim: does your dog sniff the butt after they've farted? Yeah, that's the burning question tonight. Why do dogs sniff the butt after they've farted? We want to know the answer. So. Hiya, Jennifer. Hiya, Hazy. Hazy might be even able to mean is a man of wisdom, is Hazy. Why do dogs sniff the butt after they've farted? No, they don't. Oh, hey, look. Tim's dogs don't sniff their butt after they've farted. So. Oh dear. But that's the thing, Jamie. If you could understand what dogs and cats and animals were thinking about, You do. I do what? Oh dear. But yeah, this is sort of the things we've stooped to is psychology of animals and why they sniff the butt after they've farted. So somebody come up and help me out here. But Chris went out with camera today. Hello.
I'm not sure why they sniff their butts when they fat, but I know why they lick their balls.
Why?
Because they can. I mean,
we need somebody that's a psychologist in animal behaviour.
Well,
you know anybody?
Well, it's not animal. It's everyone's behaviour. Whenever anyone farts, they have a little sniff. I tell you why. This is the reason why. It's because in our DNA, we know if we're ill. Like we don't know more because all our senses are taken away from us in so many ways. But before, when we were like cavemen and shit, like your shit was a very good indicator of whether you were ill, you know, or if it smelled funny or something. So it's sort of you're giving yourself a little, because you know sometimes you fat and you're like, holy shit, something's dead up there.
Yeah,
you know, it's a way of monitoring yourself.
Well, this is it. Jamie's come up with something. Maybe they are not sniffing the bottom. They fart at such a high pitched sound. They're just looking. What the heck was that? But yeah,
Do you know what I just said? Is the truth. That's it.
You know, they say that sort of dogs and cats and have got like It's
everybody. We've all got it built into us. It's self-preservation, you know. Or they might just be checking that it was definitely them because they know they're going to get the blame anyway. So.
Jennifer said, "Bum sniff, health check."
If Buster farted, he'd get up and walk out. And do you know if Buster was just laying there and I said, "Oh, who the fuck's farted?" He would just get up and walk out. Every single time. I should do it on purpose.
And that's without blaming him.
Yeah, without blaming him. I would do it on purpose. I'd be like, watch this now, I'll make Buster walk out. And I go, oh, who farted? Fuck. And he just get up and look at me and walk out.
Even though he hadn't and he weren't guilty.
Yeah, even though he hadn't.
Hi, Gary, how are you?
Gary!
I know, I miss Buster big time, man.
Oh, poor Buster. Getting blamed for farting when,
I was watching some videos of him yesterday. I got so many videos of him.
I'm laughing at Richard's thing. Lift the sheets and have a sniff.
You know,
if you drop your guts in bed, you always do that, don't you? Just lift
don't.
And just quickly.
Hey, I tell you something, Richard. If I fart in bed, Chris is like that with duvet to make sure it don't waft over his side.
I have to put covers down when she farts.
Yeah.
They're all on to him tight.
Oh, well, it's all right you farting then, but it's not all right for me to fart.
Well, ladies are not supposed to fart.
But I've directly light a fire.
You know, it's one of them things. It's the most natural thing in the world. You know what I mean?
Well,
can you imagine when Queen were alive in the royal household? Who won us?
The royal asshole. What the fuck do you mean the royal asshole? Did she just say the royal asshole?
Household.
I'll say that in your language.
No.
Say it again. Say it again.
Royal asshole.
This is a thing, right?
Royal asshole.
No, stop interrupting. I'm supposed to be Aisy's secretary, right? Yeah, he takes the piss out on me. You know, these is the working conditions I have to work under.
Well, that's what it is. That's how I roll.
Gordo says it's for benefit of the deaf. That's a good definition there, Gordo.
I don't know.
Oh, Tracy's got a lot to whinge about. Johnny's laid up with his back. Tracy's got toothache.
Oh, toothache's bad. I've had toothache the last couple of weeks. I've had it a few times.
But yeah.
I got to get to the dentist now myself. So
Yeah, change its subject from farts. We're going on to toothache.
you don't get much worse with your fake, really, does it?
I was saying earlier on, I can deal with any sort of pain because I'm used to it. But there's one thing that does it's toothache.
Toothache's the only thing I take painkillers for, really. If it's yeah, you got it. It's fucking horrendous. It's just your head, isn't it? So
yeah, it's like all connected. Your ears,
yeah,
your head, your face.
So sometimes it goes down your neck and all that.
But you know what I mean? It don't just affect your tooth, it affects everything else, your face and everything. There's no reason why they shouldn't enjoy them as much as we do. Hiya, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Hiya, Crypto. Hiya, Johnny.
Hey, Crypto.
No crypto.
We want to get you sent to doctors, Johnny.
Hey.
Get them to get it sorted out.
Is a crypto the same as a stub toe?
Oh, what?
A stubbed toe. I'm joking.
Gordo says, here's a thought. If you're deaf, how do you know it were a silent fart or not? You don't really know. It's just going on the density of the smell. You know what I mean?
The density of the smell. Conditions.
Oh, fucking hell, it's a bit dark in here, isn't it? No.
There you go. Tracy says it's all down the neck and bad eye and.
Oh yeah, fucking! I know that. That's bad.
There's nothing worse. Yeah, I concur with what is. There's nothing worse than toothache.
Who's that? Who's that? Nazame.
Who? That's it.
I can spot him a mile away.
You know what that means, don't you?
Amjad don't fuck about.
Definitely not.
No. Fastest finger first with Amjad.
I like to leave them for a bit. I like to identify them and then just leave them for a bit, see what they can do. See what they got to say. You know what I mean?
He's right on it. His Amjad. Jesus Christ.
Richard, you know that model train track behind you?
Yeah.
If you had to pack it up and move it, would that be a nightmare?
Yeah, it would. A real nightmare. A proper headache.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a nightmare. It'd take me I mean, a lot of it, the scenery you'd have to throw away.
You just like fucking cling film the whole table and just fucking carry the whole thing.
No, it'd weigh too much for a start.
Would it wreck?
You'd take it away a bit too much to carry. You know, because it's all the hills.
So is it on one board?
Yeah.
Is it all on one piece?
8x4.
Yeah. Is it 8x4? Fuck, like a whole piece of plywood.
It is, yeah. It's not plywood. It's that the board itself is like a feather. You can carry one on that. The boards that they use like inside lofts to insulate, that silver foil board, you know, the
light ones. Yeah. That's one of them, is it?
Yeah, an 8x4 one. Big one.
It's just the stuff you put on it.
But the weight of all the hills and everything are made out of plaster, you see, so there's a fair bit of weight in them.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I'd take all the trains off and all that because I am planning on moving, you know what I mean?
What?
I am planning on moving, so I am going to.
So you've had the thought then how you would do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, take all the stuff that could break. I mean, you might lose a couple of trees along the way.
Oh yeah. I mean, some stuff it doesn't matter, but I mean the track's cheap as chips to buy, so it doesn't really matter.
So you got Thomas the Tank Engine.
No, I haven't. I wouldn't have. No, definitely not.
Johnny says wind's picking up. It's blowing a storm out here, Johnny.
Yeah, it's a bit blowy here as well. When I was a kid, my brother had this train track, and the locomotive smoke would come out of it.
That's right. Yeah,
And I was like, oh,
a lot like that.
I was like,
You
how
see,
is smoke out of that? So I took
This
it
is
apart.
the thing. I never knew there were that like different sorts. Like Richard's is it zero gauge, zero
Engage.
Engage. That's it.
Track gauge.
Yeah, it's the width of the track. N stands. It's short for 9 millimeters.
Yeah.
But I didn't know they were like different. And according to what I found out through Richard, is this like a smaller size than like normal?
Yeah.
Oh, what you're saying is Richard's got a smaller one than normal.
Problem is,
and it's more expensive.
correct. The smaller
Richard.
The smaller you go, the more expensive it is.
Is that because you can cram a lot more in a space?
Well, obviously the trains. I mean, one locomotive can cost you 200 quid.
Yeah. Or the electric.
Just one locomotive, yeah.
The electric.
Who?
The electric.
Yeah.
Can you get actual steam trains? You got to like a little fire in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, you can, like what they call live ones. In fact, the shop I went in a shop the other week and they were selling them, but nobody buys them. They're so expensive.
Is it just a candle you put in there?
I think it's like a little train. You put methylated spirit in and light it.
Yeah. And then what do you do? Just fill it with water. Then it's because I made this thing before, and you can make it with 2 straws and a Coke can.
Yeah, and then you just proper, runs on steam. But you're talking for each locomotive 700 quid.
Yeah.
Really? Well, says, are you DC or DCC?
Just DC. I next one I do, I will do DCC. But I just did this one DC.
What's that?
DCC is when you can have multiple trains on the same track and control them individually. And they can make sounds. All my trains are DCC ready, but I'm only running on DC.
Oh.
What you have to do is change the track.
You learn Bill.
Use the same track. You've just got to put more wires in. You've to put a wire every 6 to 8 inch live wires, because what DCC, the locomotive is live all the time and it has a decoder, and when it gets the digital signal to go off your controller, then it'll go. You know what I mean?
My mod.
I'll be back now. I've got to go and
take a team.
Yeah, my mods, yeah. I mean, they're worth a fair bit of money now with them my mods. I had one of them when I was a kid and he probably got thrown away. If I still had it now, it'd be worth a fair bit.
I bet. Oh, you learn something new every day. You see, this is what I just assumed that, you lay your track and, you can mess about and, you know what I mean? It's, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It just goes round track. I didn't know it sort of got to be a DC or a DCC.
Yeah, DCC. They're more expensive, but all mine are DCC, but I've not done it as DCC because the controllers I use are like 50 quid a piece. A DCC controller is like 250 quid.
Give us your best choo-choo sound.
But
hey, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. This is my honest opinion. Richard's layout is the bee's knees. You know what I mean? Not like playing at it like some people.
Yeah, I mean, I've got telegraph wires in each building now has an internet connection.
Raleigh Chopper Mark 4. Ooh, I can remember having a chopper when I was a kid.
That's the hardest job I've ever had to do. Is that putting?
I had a grifter. Remember that?
Hiya, Bill.
Hello, Bill. Doing?
Is it so? It's chopper. Hey up. So it's chopper making a comeback then.
Well, when choppers first came out, they had the really good ones, and then the more modern ones went a bit crap. Then with handlebars forward, they were crap. The older ones.
I had one of these, just your bog standard
I had a grifter. Remember them?
Grifter, yeah, I remember grifters.
They were the best.
What happened there, Bill?
I was just getting happy, pushing buttons all over the place.
It's
How
got
was
a
your
nice
trip?
price tag to match as well.
How was your trip to Wales?
It was pretty fun. We went to, where did we go? We went to
North
Wales,
Wales.
and we went to the UK. We went to London, stayed at Paddington Station Hilton. That was great.
Nice.
Went to Poland, went to Germany, went to France, went to Holland, and of
Belgium.
course we went to the red light
Wales.
district.
Oh yeah, we went. Hey, we went down Red Light District with Bill and his
Yeah.
wife.
Wouldn't everybody?
Where to in Amsterdam?
Red light district.
Well, we stayed
Yeah.
we stayed just outside of Amsterdam, but lucky enough, the hotel we
How
were at
much
was straight on
How
the
much
train.
is it for a lady for you and your wife?
They're only walking down it. They weren't.
Oh, whatever.
You know,
That's what they all say.
weren't shopping.
Whatever.
Yeah, I went shopping.
I had an
That's what
orange
did. I went
Gordo.
shopping.
And Tim says he had a grifter, by the way, as well. Easy.
No, they were going to charge me double, but when the wife came, it was free.
Oh, nice. I charge you double
And
too.
says only posh kids had a chopper. I had a chopper, and we were middle class. We weren't posh.
Yeah, it turns
Buying
out they
anyone-
charge by the foot.
The white ones were the best, definitely.
The what?
The white one choppers were the best.
Can anybody remember putting them things that made you when you them tappy thing? I forgot what they're called now.
Put cards in
Playing
your box.
cards. It's playing
No,
cards.
you used to put them on spokes, so you
Yeah.
bike.
Can you
And when you pedal, it got all you could hear.
Yeah,
He's
no, we
got
would
playing
have, we'd
cards.
have a plastic bottle in where the brakes would go, or a carton drink. You know those carton drinks? We'd flatten one of them and
Yeah.
jam it in there. And the faster you went, the more it'd rev up.
Gary said he had Kellogg's cornflakes bike reflector. But yeah,
When I was young, with all them BMX bikes were just coming into fruition.
I never even had Kellogg's cornflakes. Never mind the fucking reflector.
well, you see, this is the thing. This is the thing. When I were a kid, you know, how can I put it? It were very unladylike to be one at lads, if you know what I mean.
Obviously,
You know,
it just says it. It says it all.
but you know what I mean. I'd get down with rest on them.
You was
You
a little
know,
ginger tomboy, wasn't you?
well, yeah. This
It's
is
not
the
even a
thing.
maybe. Well,
where
yeah.
where we lived as kids, they were all open fields. We used to go down, you know, bull rushing as they call it, where you pick bulrushes and, you know,
Whack each other with them till they explode.
getting a fishing net and going like these little, you know,
Sticklebacks.
them were the days, and there were no definition between a girl or a boy. You know what I mean? If you were in Whitcrad, you were in Whitcrad, and you know.
Yeah, well, it was the gang, yeah.
You guys didn't play doctor, did you? We knew there was a difference.
No.
Oh, yeah, I
More,
knew that.
more mud pies and things like that, Bill. You know what I mean? We weren't afraid to get dirty like they are do
What's
nowadays.
he saying?
You know
He
what I
was one of
mean?
the boys.
Yeah.
That's true, though. It's my best
Well, I
friend.
mean, I
when
don't
was
listen.
was a little
I
girl.
don't know if you noticed, but you're surrounded by boys again. Nothing much have changed.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you know, you played art with whoever were around you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever
Oh my
kids were.
God, you come
Well, I
out,
mean,
you-
we got
you
a
four.
lad that used to come with us, and you know, it was special needs.
Oh, I
But
bet it was special needs.
we all took care of him and made sure he didn't come to any harm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I bet you've done loads of shit to him.
I had Chopper, Gary, but no, I didn't have fancy streamers. I did have a scooter with streamer things coming out to handle.
Did you have
There
any
you go.
dolls?
But
Did you have a doll and a pram?
no. No,
Okay, wait. Translate that.
Did you have a
a
kitchen?
doll and a pram. No, nothing like that.
What's a pram?
Did you have a yo-yo?
Yo-yo.
I don't know. I can't remember.
What's a pram?
It's a perambulator, what you push babies
Did you
in.
have a pogo stick?
Oh, like a baby carriage. Gotcha. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, like a
Push
stroller.
it.
A
A
stroller.
stroller, yeah.
I mean,
But no,
sometimes-
nothing like that. It's sort of, yeah. Same as I say, we were middle class. We didn't have, yeah,
you weren't
you know.
middle class.
Yeah, we were.
You were working
We
class.
didn't have no posh fancy, you know,
You were working class.
well, working class then.
Yeah, you
Middle
wasn't.
class is quite posh. His middle class is quite
That's
posh.
Rick Richards' middle class. Look at him.
I'm not middle class.
But it was like,
Billy's middle class.
well, this is the thing. Where we lived previous, we got no bathroom. We got a gazunda. Piss pot under bed.
Piss pot again.
Right. And a tin bath in front of fire. So this is the thing. My dad were building a bungalow, right? So when we moved into bungalow, we were, you know, ooh, a sunken bath, you know, we a shower over at top, you know, we were all sort of, ooh, you know what I mean? And we actually had a phone, and we used, me, my sister and my brother used to fight over who were going to answer the phone. And we sort of, you know, it was one mad rush to phone to answer it. It was that much of a, you know what I mean?
I remember having a quilt for the first time, because before we moved to where we lived, where I grew up, we had a house fire, and the house that we were living in was pretty rough how we were living. And when we had a house fire, we moved to a better place, and then we had a bit of money to buy all new stuff. So we had all new beds and all bedding. I was only 8 at the time. I remember coming in and having a new bed with a quilt, because we used to have blankets before that. You know what I mean?
Us too, yeah.
Blankets before a quilt. And I remember getting into bed with a quilt, and it was like, I felt like I was a fucking spaceman. I swear to God. I felt like I had some NASA technology.
Yeah.
I can remember
felt
being
rich that day,
frost
right?
on inside of
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
that and all, Richard. That and all, because we didn't have no running hot water. We didn't have no bathroom. Toilet were up yard.
Oh, going for a dump in the middle of the night after they've been snowing.
Tommy says a tin bath and a piss pot, pure flipping luxury. And Gordo says, have you seen prices on eBay? A grifter is fetching 1,200 and a Mark 1 chopper nearly 3,000.
I bet my dad probably sold it for a £5.
But no, I can never remember having dolls and prams and, you know, all that, you know.
Yeah.
We were brought up tough. You know
Things
what I
were
mean?
different. I suppose back then you probably had stuff made out of wood, Jeanette, didn't you? They probably give you like a stick.
I can't remember.
You probably had a stick with some string on it or something.
I mean, going back to what Gary says about with tassels, me and my sister shared a bed, right? And this particular Christmas, after Santa had been,
Biggest
right,
one in the world.
we woke up and all we could see was this like thing with tassels on it. Me and my sister were absolutely scared shitless.
It was an alien.
We thought it was some sort of ghost or something, and all it were these scooters, because they bought us one each, with these tassels coming out. Well, you imagine at a very young age seeing that at the end of your bed, you know, I was absolutely scared shitless.
Especially when was that? Back in the 40s, was it?
Oh, you know.
I'm charging you for my secretarial.
Was it the 50s? The 60s?
No, it would have been mid
70s?
Yeah, early 70s.
Fuck off, I was born in the 70s.
Well, Chris were as well, 1971, but yeah, I was born in 1962, right? And I was it was probably...
You're telling me Chris is 5 years older than me?
He's 52 this year.
Holy fuck, he's
You were
5 years
born
old.
in 1971.
Fucking hell. Is that what I'm going to look like in 5 years?
What bald?
No, you won't go bald, Daisy. If you were going to go bald, you'd have gone bald by now.
Oh, yeah, no, I might thin out a little bit, but I'm fucking...
You won't go bald. If you're going to go bald,
Good
you'd have gone by
says
now.
best Christmas present he had as a kid was the wind up Evil Knievel.
Oh,
And
Well,
the
do you know
original
what?
action man with eagle eyes and grippy hands.
I remember that.
If I wasn't a boy,
Bionic Man as well, $6 million man.
if I wasn't a boy, I wouldn't wake up with anything to play with on Christmas.
Hey up. All that too with some folks,
Oh, I
Gordo.
gotta write that one down. That's good. That's funny.
Gordo as
we
well.
always had our main present for Christmas. We was never, flush, but we always
See
had
what
them.
Gordo's put? Get it right, Hazy. Jeanette was around when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
You
Yeah,
picked on tonight, Jeanette.
I know. Bye.
Let's go a lesbian dinosaur. Let's go a lesbian dinosaur.
Tracy says she was 1970. She's a year older than Chris, so there you go.
Yeah, old Becca Tracy.
Let's go a lesbian dinosaur.
Go on.
Can I
Yeah,
say
a lot
I
of
was
puss.
already born in
That's a lot
1970?
of fuss.
You were already born at 90. Well, you're
I was
same
already
age as
born.
me.
How old are you, Bill?
I was already born in 1970.
He's a similar age to me, Hazy.
I mean, do you not want to say your age?
I have to think about it a little bit. I'm so old I forget.
Oh, fuck. I mean, don't bother. It's just, I'm just curious.
Actually, seriously, I'm a year older than Jeanette.
I'm going to start asking Jeanette questions now, just to try and make a sum to get your age.
Yeah,
Jeanette,
I'm
so Jeanette-
61.
I know his age. I said he was a similar age
Jeanette's
to me.
69. So you're 69.
I'm 61. She was born in 62.
That's
Actually,
fucking-
I'm 61.
I
and I was born
don't
in
make no
61.
bones about how old I am. I don't
I
make
mean, it's
things
old,
up,
isn't it?
you know.
I mean,
You're as old as you feel.
Yeah.
When you hit 60, you can't make any bones about your age because they'd be brittle and they'd break.
You're as old
I
as you
could
feel.
say I
You're
was
old
20
as long as
years
you're feeling.
younger, but I don't. I told the truth. There you go.
I'm 35.
Yeah, right.
I feel better now than I did 20 years ago.
Hey Tracy, I feel your pain. I was born 2 weeks. I was born 2 weeks before the end of the year. I was born. a
Yeah,
week before
Tracy's is
Christmas.
New Year's Eve. Gordo says, so you were around with dinosaurs then, Bill?
Yeah. I remember the Civil War.
But
That was in the 1800s.
How civil do you think the Civil War was?
Not particularly.
no politics.
More Americans died in the Civil War than in any other war.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, but that's because
They're killing each other.
like are you mad?
This is the thing with Tracy. She says she was born at 5 to midnight, so she was cutting it a bit fine then.
It was.
You know, between New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Listen, if she used her head, she would have been a year younger now.
Yeah. That 5 minutes is everything.
Yeah.
Right, it would have been. You would have been a year younger.
But
Hey Jeanette, I want to show you something. You know how now? No.
yeah, go on then.
You have to make you full screen if we do that at least.
Listen, we don't do dick pics all on here.
No, I was my very favorite toy,
Oh fuck! Here we go.
Holy Stone, a drone. It's
Ah,
a pretty good one. It's as less expensive drone goes, it's like a rock star.
yeah.
Took it
Well,
out in
AC and Chris are DJI.
True.
yeah. I took this thing out.
Chris would never buy anything other than DJI.
It's a cool toy, except for one problem.
I haven't even.
I
That's
slapped it
holy-
into the side of
Holy
a
stone, that's holy
into the
shit.
side of a dam.
DJI, it would have had.
See, it doesn't quite go the way it could anymore.
If you had DJI, it would have had obstacle avoidance on it. So there
Yeah.
you go.
No, if I had a $2,000 DJI, it would have had.
No,
avoidance.
No, you don't need a
Mine's got
$2,000.
obstacle avoidance.
Yeah, Chris has got what's yours again?
The Mavic.
He's taking a drink.
I didn't know the Mavic
What's
had obstacle
yours?
avoidance. I thought only the
Leave
Mavic
it.
Pro.
Baby,
No, they've all got it now.
what you got?
Yeah, I was running this along,
A2S.
and it went into a hard circle.
Little obstacle avoidance on it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. What's he got?
DJI A2S.
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 Has he
Yeah.
not? He's got,
Fly more combo, whatever
Yeah.
that is.
so he's got more. He's got rid of the Mini, has he? The Mini 3 Pro,
He swapped it for this one.
right? I haven't used mine this year.
There's a new Mini 4 coming
I still
out.
got my
There's
first
always
drone.
a new one coming
I still got the DJI Standard 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
First
They
one
Just
I
had
had.
that, right? That was his very first drone.
Yeah, same as me.
this thing
That's
went free range on me.
What did it do?
It decided it wanted to go visit the side of a building.
Yeah.
And
That's tell you why.
full speed straight into the building. And when I checked the application, it said it was going 39 miles an hour. So what, 68, 70 kilometers an hour? When
Should I
hit the
tell you
building?
why? Because it's shit.
I called it Holy Stone. This is a year-old drone.
Yeah, look how shit it is.
Bill's
I
got
got mine
only
for 6
stone.
years.
And
It
it's
still
smashed
works.
inside of a building.
They sent me the newest, shiniest, upgraded one for free.
Yeah, I bet you
Bill's
did.
got only stone one and
How
it's
much
smashed
it
into the
20
side of a
quid?
building.
It went only
How much you
shit.
pay for it? 50 quid?
300.
You pay
So
300.
about 300 US.
You pay $300 for a shit drone. What the fuck?
Oh, come on.
I mean, show me it. Let me see it. Let me see it.
I mean, there's all sorts of drones out there. There's, you know,
Yeah. Look at this one.
You
Look at
the
this
way
one.
it swears by
Look at this one. Try selling it.
DJI.
Try selling it. They'd be like, mate, that's a shit drone.
I
It
remember
used
when
to
I
be a
bought
really
mine.
neat drone, clear up until it crashed.
Yeah, right up until it proved it was shit.
Now,
I can remember when I bought my Standard 3
I
from
don't
Mark.
tell you something. You know, with DJI, if it's
blown
less
mine all
than a
around the world.
certain amount, correct me if I'm wrong, Richard.
yeah, but I'll bet it took more than one battery
You can
all the way around.
keep it off the DJI and they will repair it for free.
If
They sent me an
can prove it
upgraded
was a
new one. They
malfunction,
sent me-
if they can decide it was a malfunction, yeah.
This
Listen
is a
to this.
720.
Listen to
And they
this.
sent me the 720G, which has the one thing this doesn't have is the this has only got a single axis gimbal, and the G has the dual 2-axis gimbal on it.
Yeah, so I tell you why that's got a single axis gimbal.
That's the only thing I don't like about it. So when you're
So tell
flying,
you why
the
it's got
picture
that?
goes like this.
So I tell you why it's got that.
Sorry?
So I tell you why it's got a single axis. Do you know why? Because it's shit.
Prime. Yeah,
I
Gary
can-
says,
I
thought
can
I'd mention
remember.
I have a collection of 5 Ferraris and the proud owner of 16 racehorses, 5 of which have won the Grand National. Yeah.
Listen to this. Listen to this. I took that DJI Standard 3 to Spain, yeah, and I flew it in Spain without having to recalibrate it.
Okay.
You see,
I didn't
when
know Spain was still a
Chris had the
country.
3 and then he had the 4, but the only thing that it, the only thing that it got to whinge about with it is how sort of big and bulky it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell
Whereas
you,
the
if you-
A2S, he's got this special backpack which I bought him for his birthday last year,
Right.
and it can fit all of his photography stuff in, his drone, all his lenses and whatever for his camera, everything, just in one backpack.
Now, if you ever lose your DJI, if you want, let me know, and I can use this to go find it because you can't go as far as I can.
But yeah, it's very, very
let me see it again.
rare.
That one can go far. How far can you throw it? That's how far it can go.
No, yeah, no.
That's one thing about
I've got to back up over here, though.
Very, very rare that they fall out at Sky or you lose them. It's like when Chris were out with his other day, it was starting to get a bit windy, and you get a message on your screen saying, land as soon as possible.
Well, you just push the button and it goes home, right?
Yeah. Return to home.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing about DJI. It's virtually impossible.
When I
had Inspire, and that is massive outside of the 3 and 4.
Now, I don't know what the range is on this one, but I've had it up 1.3 miles.
Listen.
Which in kilometers is far.
How far can you throw it?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Go to
a little bit light on the props right
have you
now.
seen Inspire, Easy? Massive. He says big and bulky. I had to use a bloody trolley to transport his portable. It wasn't. No, that were biggest at biggest.
Bill is actually trying to convince us that his drone is better than a DJI. That's what he's trying to do.
No, in some ways it is.
In which ways?
That he's got it and we haven't.
Just as a matter of interest, Gary says he's got 2 blackheads on his arse.
If we were both flying our drones and you can't find yours anymore because it's a DJI and the battery's died, then I'll still have plenty of battery left, and I'll be able to go where you went and then go back around and come back and find somebody to bring it back to us.
Hi, partner.
Because before the battery run out,
you're not selling it to us, Bill.
Come home, it would come home. I've never ever lost it when the battery dies.
No, this comes home with the battery. They all come home
I
with
went
the
to the
battery.
highest mountain. Listen, I went to the highest mountain in Mallorca called Mount Toro, and I flew my drone as far as I could, and I realised I only had 27% left, and it got all the way back. It just turns around and comes back. It knows.
Yeah.
It does. That's it. That's
How
the
fast
good
does
thing
it go?
about DJI. You just press a return to home, and
When
it
you're doing it solid, when the battery gets
Mr. Prime says he's got a frisbee from 1990.
Yeah, the little return to home button. Well, yeah, where's it at? Yeah, they've all got the little return to home.
No, you haven't
That's
got to
just a
press the
normal
button.
button now.
Well, it didn't do you any good then, did it, Bill?
Well, no, it was out. It was out.
I can guarantee you
the next flight.
Listen, Bill, show me your drone, Bill. Because I can guarantee you, right, that this motherfucker didn't return to home.
No,
It's somebody
didn't quite
else's
make it all
home.
the way home. Yeah.
Tried to go through
It's
the
in its
wall.
box. It came home.
Oh, that never came home.
Now it slapped the side of a building kind of hard.
How did you find it? Did you
Well,
use a DPI?
it went slam, and I heard it hit the building, and I said, "Ooh, I better walk over there." And then I saw everybody gathered around because it was going 39 miles an hour when it hit the building.
Well, good
So
job
it
it
kind
didn't
of
hit
made
a
a lot of
child.
noise.
Good job it didn't hit a child.
No, it hit towards the top.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm saying good job.
Yeah, right. No,
It could be dangerous things if they just fall out at Sky
Imagine
and
that,
fall on
39
somebody's
miles
head.
an hour fucking smacking my kid in the side of the head. Oh,
That would hurt.
You'd have a bad day.
that would hurt.
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah, believe me, I've got more than enough cut up fingers from grabbing the props, not paying attention.
Oh my god! Listen, there's a test you got to do before you should only even own one of these. Did you do
Shall I
it?
tell you something? Chris did exactly the same thing, but he was trying to hand catches, right? And he were very rarely, relatively new to hand catching drones. Now he's got to it.
That's what I was doing when I got that. I was trying to catch it in the air, and it swatted me, and I was like, ah.
The Phantom 3s are excellent for catching because there's plenty of flipping thing to grab hold of.
I'm sure that'll make Chris feel a lot
I got a
better.
little fucking Mavic here. I got a Mavic here.
Well, Newcastle beat Man City. Oh, it's on a caribou shit, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm just saying, can it make you feel better? Oh dear.
That Phantom 3 you've got there is when I got mine, I bought mine from Argos. The wife went in and got it, and she come home with it, this bloody big box. I said, Christ, how big is it? And we opened the box, and there were 2 in it. 2. 2. We were a box with 2.
Give you a box of 2.
2, yeah. And we
Talk about falling in shit and coming smelling the roses.
What a result.
This is about 9 years ago, this, when the Phantom 3 was one of the quite newish drone, you know what I mean?
I think I paid about $650 for mine with an extra battery.
$550 I paid from our
Yeah, I had an extra battery. It was like $650. I think I paid
massive box. And
I think I paid 100.
That's a big box.
I think I paid 100
for a box of 2.
Right.
What did you do, sell one?
Falling in shit and smelling the roses. His wife went
Listen, just to tell you what you should have done. You're fucking stupid. You should have just back
come home. There were 2 of them in box.
No, I assume if you got 2 drones in one box, that there was a race.
You know what I'm saying, Rick?
You got to race them if
you know what I'm saying. You should have just took one back and say, "Oh, I don't want it anymore. I changed my mind."
Took the money.
Free drone.
You would have got all your money back.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Because you probably sold it at half price, didn't you?
I sold it.
Yeah, but if you're a guy, you've always got extras.
You could have. Yeah. Do you know if you know all the money you paid for all them extras? Just buy one good one in the beginning.
Well, yeah, but you can't race one.
Oh,
you gotta have at least 2 to race them.
I don't race mine. It's not a racing one. It's for photography.
You want an FPV for racing? I agree.
Yeah, I've got the helmet and everything for that.
Yeah. They like shit off a shovel, the FPV ones.
Yeah. I was gonna try and get one of them.
No, actually, Jeanette, most of the modern drones, you can put glasses on.
Yeah.
Most of them can be controlled with them.
But I'm on about the FPV drones are the ones that are the racing drones.
Yeah, the little racers. Yeah. Those are crazy.
You put the goggles on with the Mavic accents.
You can put goggles on with any DJI.
But not
almost any drone. Any drone costs more than $14.99.
I'm gonna rename it Drone Wednesday.
See what you done, Bill?
I bought them DJI goggles.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan.
You know, it was like having a bag of cement on your head.
But you look, and you also look like an alien.
Yeah, you look a proper tosser with him on.
Hey, maybe.
Yeah, with the little antenna sticking out.
Send me that photo of Kurt with them. He looked like
a white box, and problem is you would flying drone and you didn't know who were about you.
That's it. Yeah. We see when Johnny come here once, Chris put the goggles on, and he was like seeing what Chris was seeing with drone. But he says, "Where is it now?" And it was right at the side of his head, and he didn't know it was right there.
Yeah. It's like point the camera down, and there it is.
Oh, Bolzaros.
Because that
Chris is sending me a picture, right? Right.
Listen. Camera moved wherever you look. The camera went.
No, mine doesn't do that.
Where if you look to the left, the camera moved. Look to the right, the camera moved. Yeah. Wherever you look, the camera.
What about the goggles now, Bill?
But, I think that would mess with me if it did that.
Well,
it's like I never run headless mode because it just makes my head hurt to run headless mode.
It's I just didn't like the fact that I didn't know who were about me when I had them on. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Yeah, everlastingly doing this. Just
watching porn in VR. You wouldn't do it, would you?
What?
It's like watching porn in VR.
Oh, I've done that. I've got PlayStation VR goggles here. I've done that.
Honestly, this is a guy. Right, this is a guy that he specialises in FPV drones. Hang on a minute. Let me just make me.
You're full.
Just look at that.
He looks like a letter bomber.
Yeah, he looks like one of these people who goes around clearing up after a nuclear attack.
Yeah, look at them goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He looks like that, or he looks like a bad 70s undersea cartoon guy.
And if let's talk about looking like an alien. But yeah, that is a picture that Chris took the other day when they went out together. And that's he is an FPV drone guy.
You know, I've watched
Specializes
a
in
person wearing the glasses hit themselves with the drone. You know, come swooping in from outside, from, you know, hundreds of feet away. You know, they'll be a full 100, 200 meters away, and they'll come in and come fly low. And then they're watching the glasses.
The on about now, I mean, we're still arcing on about drones. Amazon and everything, they're on about using drones now to do deliveries. You know, can you imagine how many people they're going to make unemployed?
That's what Gary's saying. The Ukrainians are using the drones
Not
to make
that.
deliveries
How many
right now.
people are going to sit in the backyard with an air rifle shooting them out the sky?
That's a federal offense in America.
Well, I think it is anywhere, but point is, if you know there's a drone going on, there's a good chance it's got an iPhone 14 on board, you're going to have a do with it.
Hey, iPhone 15's out now, or coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of us have real phones, Galaxies.
But yeah. But I mean, we're talking like what Gary's talking with, you know, they're not just any drone.
They're package delivery services.
Yeah, I'm on about these that drop in whatever on whatever.
They already use them in places like up top of Scotland and stuff for delivering from one post office to another and all this crap.
I saw a picture the other day, and it was like a robot thing, you know, like a big trolley on wheels, making deliveries. And I'm thinking, what
going down streets, and there's a lot of thugs there. They're just going to rob it, aren't they? Just going to pick it up and walk off.
Well, that's exactly what I thought when I seen it, Richard. And I'm thinking it only takes, you know, some undesirables to think, hey, I wonder what they delivering.
You'd certainly in England, you would never be able to use one of them. Within 100 yards, it'd been snaffled into a van or in back of somebody's car.
But yeah, Bria says as long as parcel gets delivered. But we're drone, you can't be exact, and you can't, like Amazon driver, knock on your door and make sure it's delivered to the right address. You can't do that with a drone.
No, but I think what they do is saying you were getting Bill, we're getting a parcel today. You get a text message saying the drone is about to drop your parcel in your back garden at 12:10 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't order any kittens online or puppies.
You know.
But yeah.
You may land and let go of it, or just let go of it from a few feet, you know, or a few inches. I don't know. I don't know.
You're there like this trying to catch it in midair.
Yeah. I just imagine ordering a puppy from Amazon and having it delivered by drone.
But yeah, I mean,
the dog comes out of the box going, okay.
Still not got the same effect as knocking on somebody's door and saying, yeah, we've got a parcel, and handing it to you directly. You know,
there is one thing.
On doors is very 2006.
Your fucking wheelie bin or something daft.
That reminds me, I found one of the kids' Christmas presents from last year. I forgot to give him in the attic.
All right.
I was gutted because they would have loved the puppy.
You only find it because he was smelling.
Oh, cheers.
Oh, that's not a Stella.
No. I almost bought Stella the other day.
You want to hear it? How windy it is here.
Stella changes a person, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, windy here now as well.
What?
I said that wind's getting up.
Especially in this top floor, you can certainly hear it.
When we downstairs, and yeah. I've always got visions because we've got all trees out front. I've got visions, you know, sometimes if wind's that strong, it's just a good job we sleep on right back.
Oh, you guys know fall started 3 days ago.
Did it?
Officially the end of summer. It's still 95 degrees here. That's fall.
We put our clocks, is it forward?
Yeah, no, backwards.
Where are you, Bill?
Back. Yeah.
We're back, yeah.
Yeah,
Where?
we 29th of October, we put ours back.
Where are you, Bill?
We're doing it one more time here, and then we're done doing it.
That's it, March.
Where are you, Bill?
Sorry?
Where are you?
I'm in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, Dallas. Dallas.
Well, I'm actually outside of Dallas, but yeah, close enough.
Oh dear. Yeah. That company that we not mention sends you a photo of your parcel hanging from your tree with a message attached saying parcel is left in a safe place in back garden.
Herpes. They're not called herpes now, they're called something else, aren't they? Every. That's just meaning every delivery is a cock up.
How Dallas you? You in Garland?
Trying to find you now, Bill.
This is his
You in
party
Greenville?
place.
You're in
He finds
Greenville,
where you
Bill.
live. He tries to
Me?
anyway. Other night he went
You're in
all the way around the
Greenville.
road looking for me.
No, I'm the other direction. I'm in a little city called Trophy Club.
Poolville.
Oh,
You Poolville?
Yeah.
You by Poolville?
Yeah, it's the low rent part of town.
Where? Poolville? Mineral
Yeah,
Wells?
Trophy Club.
He lives in posh part or posh area.
He ain't gonna give up no information, is he?
No, I told you it's Trophy Club, Texas.
A trophy club.
No, every Gary. It's not every. Every. With an eye on end.
No, it's a nice neighborhood. It really is. It's mostly kind of big houses.
Yeah,
How far is the golf course here?
It's probably throwing a frisbee, probably 3 throws. To the country club. Yeah, it's like around the corner.
Are you at Summit Cove?
I am not.
You're bad at Summit Cove.
That's as close as we're getting.
Am I scared of you?
I've got faith in you guys, but I don't have faith in the other 8 billion people in the world that might
Am I scared of you, Bill?
Hey, look, I'd love to have 8 billion watching Bill.
Don't
No,
worry, Bill. He gets close and then he goes into the wrong county.
Hey, other day,
Oh, fuck off! You give me shit information.
Richard even gave him
postcode.
the postcode, and it still were going wrong somewhere.
No, because it was putting me in the right place. Lancaster is in the border of that.
It's Lancashire, not
Lancashire is what he was saying. But Lancaster is in when you type in the address where he said it puts a border up, and Lancaster is in there. So it was confusing me.
Certainly were. We're confusing all of us.
I can only work with the information I'm given, and if you're not paying
and then he told Daisy to look where he used to live, and then we were wondering why his car weren't there.
I'll show you where I live. I live right here. That's right.
My car out.
Let me look out the window. Let me look out your window, and I'll find you.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
Let me have a quick look. Sneak peek.
Okay. There you go. See that little white light there? Wait. See if it focuses. There's the window.
Oh, it's overexposed. I mean, walk out there with your camera.
I can't. The camera's like attached to all.
Something's about Welsh people. They're nosy as fuck. You don't know where everybody lives.
Oh dear.
No, it's not Welsh people. It's me. I got some fucking ism.
No, he just wants to find out where I live because he's seen pictures of my wife. He wants to. He wants me to personally explain.
How the fuck have I seen pictures of your wife?
Oh, anybody who's seen my videos has seen her at least once.
Have you got naked pictures of your wife?
Why? You got some for sale?
You knew it was coming. You fucked up.
Yeah. Do you want any?
How far away from Starbucks? You live by the Cliff Park, don't you?
See, now a lot of people will get aggravated easy, but I think he's funny as hell.
Oh, do you think a lot of people get aggravated from me? What?
No.
Can you imagine that?
The whole world is too PC now.
That's his life's goal. To aggravate
Yeah, if I ain't
everybody.
pissing you off, I ain't fucking trying hard enough.
Well, you're not trying
Exactly.
Sorry. You're better off when he's had 10 Stella and a bottle of Baileys.
Yeah, then things get juicy.
And somebody pays him $5 to do 40 press-ups.
Yeah.
Did someone pay me $5 to do that?
Yeah. And you did 41.
You know me, I'm always making money.
See, now I would outsource it. I'd have a guy in India do 40 for me and give him $2.
Yeah, there's no fun in that. Listen, Bill, I just built this. Have a look at this, Bill. I just built this, Bill.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'm not just an
You
idiot.
can be in with a chance of winning it as well, Bill. It's got
No, this one. This one's not for raffle.
Oh, it's not. It's got its own built-in amplifier.
No, it haven't.
That's pretty
No,
cool.
it haven't. It was gonna.
And why not?
This one's up for raffle.
They don't look the same.
It's a different fucking build. That's why. It's different. This is acoustic.
I did it twice.
Who's missing a washing line?
So what strings has it got?
Oh, I need a G.
I was gonna say, has it got like EDG or something?
Tell me another one then, Aidan.
Great. Now I want a three-string guitar.
What?
I said, oh, great. Now I want a three-string guitar.
Bill.
I've got a
Jim.
lot of guitars, but I don't have a three-string.
Well, with one finger. Anyone can play it.
Yeah. So you're making the neck?
Oh, yeah, I make everything.
Really? That's pretty cool. That's a talent.
I
And
know.
he's got his own branding iron.
I also made this one. All hand carved.
That's pretty cool. What are you using for frets?
Fret wire. I also made this one. This is a one string. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Just
Now, what it reminds me of Deliverance. Can anybody remember Deliverance?
I think it's more of a Bollywood movie.
what an amazing gift that would be for somebody. Look,
That's
Daisy
a cool
Days.
toy. That is definitely a cool toy.
Yeah, I've made loads. I'm approaching 30, I think.
So do you sell those?
Yeah, or I raffle them. I sell them. I raffle them.
I'll tell you,
Well, I give them one
best
place.
one
Give it
that
a
I
few.
like, and this is just my personal preference. He made a YouTube
Or YouTube play button.
play button one and
Yeah,
raffled it.
That's in South Carolina.
There you go. Somebody in South Carolina won it. That was my all-time
If I had the
favourite.
skill to make that, I couldn't give it away when I was done.
Do you know what? Sometimes I fantasize about having all my guitars back in one room so I can see them all.
Yeah.
Like
I'll tell you another one of my favourites. The tube, the copper tube.
Yeah. Jack's got that. The winner of that raffle gave it to Jack.
Wow.
He told me to keep it. Give it to my son.
But yeah, that's another one of my favourites. The copper tubing one. Copper pipe.
I built myself an actual electric guitar as well. I've got my first ever free string by there. I'll show you now. This was the first one I ever built.
It's like a thing off a sink.
It is a thing off a sink. That's a beer bottle top for the volume.
Bloody hell.
And a sink strainer.
A bolt. Look at that. Look at the headstock. It's like a fucking potato wearing a hat.
It looks like a paddle for a boat.
So I've gone from.
But it's an original. It's original to you.
I went. This is what I've gone from. I've gone from that to that, like. Look at the difference.
Yeah.
Like in the carving.
But you can never let that original one go.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Look at the difference in headstocks.
Pardon me.
Do they sound the same though?
No.
Oh.
This one I drew the frets on. See the frets are drawn on. When I done that, I was so worried that I would get it wrong. It's fucking laughable now. It's just drawing them on, but it was such a big deal to get them right in the right place. But no, I'm actually putting real frets in. You know,
actual frets, yeah.
But it's sort of like good to look back at where you started. The original, the original guitar to what you're doing now, if you know what I mean.
This was the first 6-string I built. I built this for myself. This was somebody's kitchen worktop.
Really? That's a butcher board guitar. That thing must weigh a ton.
It is quite heavy, yeah. But, it's a fat neck on it. I wanted a guitar with a fat neck, but it's too fat.
The thing is, though, it's in comparison, looking sort of back, and then to what you're doing now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Gary's right. A lot of hard work's gone into them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd have a hard time selling them. I don't care how much I made on them. I'd have a hard time letting them go.
It is hard. Honestly, it is hard. It sounds stupid, but it really is hard. Then I'm good. Like this one. This is the last. I just finished this week. Like, and this is beautiful. I mean, just look at it. You know.
How much time?
This was a piece of wood. I had this piece of wood off my neighbour to give me a scrap bit of wood. But look, and I just.
So why didn't you go down built-in amplifier route then?
Oh, because I couldn't fit all the bits in it, and I didn't want it to look messy. So the bits I got that I was going to put in this is going to be on the next build, and I'll design it. I'll design it around the bits. Nothing was sitting right with me, and this was a 3-string, and then I decided last minute to make it a 4-string. So I didn't have another black tuning key, so I stuck it out on it. Because the neck suits 4-string better because it's my own neck design, like, you know.
I have a hard time letting go of guitars when I get.
But that volume is sunk into the wood.
But I'll tell you, you know when you hold it up, it looks like an old transistor radio.
Yeah, you can just carry it.
I don't know whether that was the look you were going for.
But imagine that in a lovely presentational box, yeah.
Yeah.
With with some like you know that twiny stuff, like hay sort of stuff, and a bottle of whiskey next to it. You know what I mean? Now that's fucking hell of a gift. That's a very expensive gift.
But
I
you
want
see,
to
this
package it nice as a presentation.
You should donate it to one of your newest channel members.
you're not newest, Richard.
No,
Somebody
no.
else joined after you.
Well, they don't count. I'm on about newest history.
No, you're right, Richard. I think that's good. I think I will. You're right. So what was that other person? I got a few. I got four. I got 4 fucking members already. I only just made it go live.
But yeah, I mean, didn't you go to a guitar show in Bristol and just to, you know?
Well, this is what I'm doing. I'm just going to build them, and then when I got lots of them, I'm going to take them somewhere and say, "Look at this.
This is it." But the thing is, if you pitch them as originals, or you know what I mean, or one of a kind, they'll fly. Well, that's what I'm saying. They'll fly.
I've never made 2 guitars the same, and everything is a new concept, like, you know.
That's what I'm saying. If people know that they're getting one of a kind, they're going to pay for it, aren't they?
Oh, they'll pay for it. Okay, they'll pay for it.
Yeah, guitars ain't cheap.
But they are cheap if you want cheap guitars. You know.
You know, I've got an RR1, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the world when I bought it. And then until I came to realize that with the Flying V body, it runs off your leg if you're sitting playing it, and with the strap, it hangs funny because it comes off the end of the V. Yeah. So I was like, there's just no good way to play it.
I made a Flying V 3-string. It's in Florida. Frank Falone won it.
But yeah, you know what I mean. And whatever he makes on these guitars, he pays his secretary, you see.
I do.
No, Jeanette, you're marketing.
I'm everything rolled into one. I'm his PA, I'm his secretary, I'm his bodyguard, you name it.
Every ticket you sell, listen, this is what I'll do. Every 5 tickets you can sell for me, I'll give you 1 free ticket.
It were every ticket I can sell in a minute ago, and now it's jumped to every 5 tickets.
Well, okay. I was going to say every ticket you sell, I'll give you £1. That's what I was going to say. But then I thought I'll make it easier. Every 5 tickets you sell, you get a free ticket.
Yeah. There you go.
If
you want to be in it, listen, shut up. Shut up. I'm doing my marketing pitch here. If you want to be in it to win it, you've got to go over to Waze's channel and enter the raffle.
And this is it.
£5 a ticket, and you can win that.
There's a PayPal. I'll help you, Jeanette. I'll help you. There's a PayPal link on my channel. Somebody could probably chuck it in the link here. But it's £5 a ticket. Make sure you put it friends and family. Otherwise, PayPal's going to take Jeanette's cut. So
it's my cut and not yours.
So yeah, so if you buy a ticket, if you say Jeanette, if you write Jeanette in the PayPal, I know it's done from Jeanette, I'll give her brownie points.
And when is the draw?
When I've made enough money.
So yeah, £5.
I'm gonna make a raffle board, and
it's already sold. It's already sold to some tickets. So
I've sold about 5 to 10 tickets already.
So if you want to be in it to win it, if anybody can put the link in.
The thing is, a lot of people, they're just looking and they're like, oh, whatever, this dude just wants me to send him money. There's not going to be no raffle, or if there is a raffle and I win it, he's not going to send it. But honestly, I've sent every single guitar ever. I've never.
Yeah, it's cost a fortune to send them to the States.
Yeah, it does. But I can, that's why I try and sell enough tickets to cover all the costs.
Yeah.
You know, when I don't make a lot of money off it. When you work out the hours it took me to build and all that shit, and then how much it cost me £100 just to send it to the States. And I've sent. But
this is the thing as well. The last raffle he did was his uncle died, and all the proceeds from that raffle went to his uncle's widow.
Yeah,
But I point that out. So,
well, yeah, thank you. That makes me look good. Yes, Jeanette.
Yeah,
no, but what I'm saying is, you're not doing it to make money for yourself.
Yeah, well, I am this time because I am fucking.
Yeah, you are this. Well, if you let me finish, you are this time.
Yeah.
But, you do.
Well, listen, this is what happens every time I sell a guitar. I buy a tool to further my building abilities. So it's basically, I'm basically selling them to fund my ambition and my hobby, basically. Because I do believe that when I got all the right equipment, and I got a little tiny workshop that I built myself. But when I got the space and the proper equipment, I do believe I'll be building like amazing guitars. Like honestly, I can see it.
So I've just put your PayPal thing in. Don't forget to put Jeanette. Secretary fund.
The secretary fund. Come on, everybody buy
hey, the more tickets he sells, the more commission I get.
For every 5 sales, he gets a free ticket.
Now watch.
Hey, don't you worry, Tracy. I will.
In a couple of weeks, you'll be sitting there saying, "I wonder why we haven't sold any tickets." And Jeanette will be online talking about her new car.
You late job, Bill. Can't drive. Can't drive. So yeah, that's Aisy's PayPal link, and just put whatever guitar fund or whatever you want.
Just write
after driving around Wales.
If it comes from Jeanette, then write Jeanette. If you don't write Jeanette, she ain't getting nothing.
Yeah, just put raffle or whatever you want, guitar raffle. So long as Aisy knows where it's come from.
I'll know if it's come from any of your people.
Yeah. So there you go. That's if you want a raffle ticket. For
I get by with a little help from my friends. That's it.
For all stick and all piss he takes out on me. I ain't
I do it to everybody.
You know what I mean?
So that you are consistent. You do take the piss out of every person.
Entertaining though, isn't it?
That's the way to be.
I'm only doing it for a laugh. Otherwise, it's boring as fuck. Everyone's just being nice to each other. Fuck that.
What's the fun there?
What the fuck? What is wrong with you people?
I'm always nice to people. That's my personality. It's not in me to be nasty.
I bet there's a nasty streak in you somewhere.
There is.
I bet you got a nice left hook on you.
No, right hook.
Have you ever knocked anyone out?
No, I don't punch with my left. I punch with my right, and then my left.
Have you ever knocked anyone out?
No. I nearly did Chris once.
Oh.
In my defence, I was pregnant.
Yeah, you couldn't knock a pregnant woman.
That's how long ago it were.
Bill, have you ever knocked anybody out?
I'm on about me right up when I was pregnant with Callum.
Mike Tyson proud.
Did you? I said she'd make Mike Tyson proud. That is the one and only time I've swung for him, but in my defence, I was pregnant.
Why did you fuck him up? Hello, Pagness. Pagness is there. What?
He says all I did was move ashtray.
Oh, what?
It did hit spot, though. I didn't actually come into contact with him, but I did swing for him.
So remember, next time you have to step into it. That way you'll tag him.
But yeah, I'm not. I'm more of a lover, not a fighter.
Me too. How about you, Rich? Have you ever knocked anyone out? Have you ever knocked anybody out?
Yeah, myself.
That don't count, Richard.
Every Saturday, right?
No, I had a big tank, a right big 20-ton tank on a jack. I was jacking it away with this lump of metal. A lump of metal shot out jack and smacked me right outside the head then. And I was walking around like Bambi.
So you didn't actually knock yourself out then? You just
I did. I went down on the floor like, and this crazy woman who was there tried shoving a Mars bar in my gob for some reason.
Diabetic.
I was going to say she probably thought you were having a diabetic moment.
She didn't realise the frigging scaffolding pole had smacked me on the side of kisser.
Fucking
well, I mean, surely to God, a great big, mark outside your face would give it away.
Well, they were lucky. It was winter time and I had a bobble hat on, and the bobble hat protected me a bit.
Yeah, but
it was a tank.
This says knocked one out.
Listen, what about you? You knocked anybody out yet?
Silo, they wouldn't go back together. And I was jacking one half it had gone oval slightly, so the bolts weren't going, and I was jacking it, and the bar come out the jack, bang, straight inside of my face.
Fuck.
Oh dear.
I was.
I've never. Well, not. How can I put it? I've never sort of knocked myself unconscious. I've never had a broken bone. Yeah, I've.
What I done once. This is what I done once. We were taking Jack's old bed to the tip. It was one of those like a box divan bed. They're light as fuck.
Oh yeah.
So it's on the roof rack. So I've got it myself. Jack's in the car, and we got to chuck it into this skip thing, like a big metal fucking thing. So I've picked it up. So I've got it myself now, yeah, and I think I'll just throw it into the fucking skip, like over my head, like this. So as I throws it, I get this big fucking smack on the back of the head. I thought somebody had hit me with the bat. So I've had a big flash. I've spun around like I'm thinking that there's going to be somebody there, and it's on, like, do you know what I mean? And there's nobody there, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking at Jack, and there's literally nobody there. What had happened? When I'd thrown it, the fucking, because of the angle, the back of the bed just fucking twatted me on the back of the head. I literally almost knocked myself out throwing a bed, like with the bed. I threw a bed at my own head.
Not intentionally. Not intentionally.
No, it was honestly, it was a hard blow I took.
Yeah, but have you knocked anybody else out yet?
Yeah,
and I say yeah.
I've knocked.
I mean, Chris has banged his head several times, and he says, I quite literally see stars when you
yeah,
a few times, but not.
I've had
to
the misfortune of waking up in the hospital more than once.
I come from a
Part Leicesters is only you can do it easy. Richard would give him a run for his money any day at week at Park Nest.
What's that? What?
Knocking yourself out.
Oh yeah. I've had loads of accidents at work over the years, loads.
Richard nearly knocks himself out when he fucking farts in bed and has a little sniff.
I do.
This is the thing. Who quite literally sniffs their own fart? I don't.
Everybody. Listen, do you know if you say you don't, you're lying?
Correct.
Why would I want to smell my own farts?
It's self-preservation. It's
correct. If you're in bed and you do one, and everybody just has a quick flipping whack.
I think men are probably more at that one than women.
Yeah. Just to check that it's still up to spec.
Check my brewery.
You're not farting. Pardon me.
Some people have been known to be bath farting and like the bubbles real lighter when it comes up.
God, the talcum powder trick as well.
I actually sat in a comedy tent in Glastonbury, coming through on acid, called Aliens, watching a dude called Mr. Methane. Have you ever seen him?
I've heard of him. Yeah.
He had a green jumpsuit with a fucking cape with a big M or something on it.
Gordo says you sniff it to check quality of it.
And he basically fucking farts talcum powder and shit and plays tunes, laying on like a wallpaper pasting table.
Did he ever light it?
We got out before that. My friend Keith, who passed away last year.
Yeah, partner always wanted to ignite his farts.
I'm too scared.
And
in case
speak from
I get a fucking
experience,
rat
it
trap.
works. They do.
It goes up
They
beside
do catch fire.
You don't need to go back up your ass and blow your ass off. Bugger that.
Or singe your bum ears.
So you got to make sure you keep your pants on.
That's not bad. That run a candle up and down your bum hairs. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
You've had
Yeah,
that.
I'm just telling everybody from experience that what Richard does.
No, rewind, Richard. You just
Turkish
said,
people do it. It's
you just said,
popular.
I've had that where you run a candle up and down your bum hair. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, but Turkish do it to get rid of hairs on their ass and stuff.
You said you've had it.
You know, that's the best way to get rid of hairs on your ass.
Why the fuck do you get rid of hairs on your ass?
Well, do you not have hairs on your ass?
Yeah, whatever's on my ass, that's where it lives.
Hey, oh, I ain't got eyes at back of my head, so I don't know whether my arse is hairy or not. You'd have to ask Chris.
What's fucking? There ain't no candles going back there, just in case it's.
Did you hear
Some of
that?
these Turkish places in Turkish, these baths and everything, they flipping burn your hair off and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
miss the good old days when we were talking about drones.
Yeah.
Chris says it ain't got that close to me arse.
Turkey
He's
getting
whether I've
fucking
got hairs
candle
on my
wax
arse
by
or
some
not.
fucking Turkish dude. I mean, I imagine they use candles because it's got can do two things.
Two things.
You know the best way is a back sack and crack.
I mean, it can burn your balls and then it can fucking penetrate you.
That
Right,
was
I'm
the other
doing
thing I
that
expected.
waxing like nonsense. Bugger that. No way.
I mean, you mentioned it.
I never mentioned bugger all. Only
You
mentioned a
fucking
candle.
You said I've had that. You said I've done
Never
that.
mentioned
A
a
candle,
candle.
a crack.
Can you imagine standing on bath with your leg in here with a candle underneath?
If you're a guy, you can.
Wow.
I mean, you could have a terrible accident.
Can you imagine smelling all a singeing hair?
Oh yeah, it smell like fucking burnt kippers.
Big kippers.
You have to go out in the yard to do it, so it doesn't like smell
Small
up the
removing
bathroom.
machines do. They burn your skin.
Tommy's asked a pertinent question. So then, if the GP takes blood, urine samples, etc., for the lab, should they be collecting farts for testing as a health check?
A place I used to work at, there were one of the gaffers was called Brian, and he used to get a bag of crisps, fart in it, screw bag back up, and he'd come up to you and say, "Here, cock, just have a smell at them. I think they're off." And then you'd go like that, and he'd just fart in here, bastard.
That's fucking brilliant.
Who worried that we're talking about farting in a can and sending it to people?
You speak.
How did we get here?
Which part? Which part? You were talking about Parkness. Which part did I say? Because I say a lot of shit. And probably I speak from experience, yeah.
This is the thing, Tommy. There should be, you know, like how you get labs for different tests and whatever. There should be one dedicated to, yeah, you know,
Fart.
yeah. That person's healthy. No, that person's got.
It has to be like a balloon with a tube on that you ram up, fart in it, and then when you pull it out, tie a knot in it.
It analyses it, yeah.
So you are analyse that.
I bet somebody can analyse your fucking fats to see whether you're fucking good or not.
Well, they
Or
can.
at least what you had for dinner.
Can tell you had a kill.
Or what you had a few days ago.
The thing is, we think we know everything. But there's probably machines that haven't been invented yet that will find particles that we don't even know exist. You know what I mean?
Gordo says message in a bottle.
Message in a
Can you
fucking
imagine a person dedicated to analysing your farts in a lab?
Yeah, well, they use a
I'm gonna go look.
fartometer.
I'll bet there's a channel about that.
There's people who do it. People analyse shit. Yeah, they do. It's definitely a real thing.
Well, I mean, there's a difference in shit and farts.
Listen, we all do it ourselves. We all do it ourselves. Like, we know if something's wrong, don't we?
Correct.
I mean, the test now for prostate cancer
Smell.
is you take a sample of your stool and you put it in a thing and they send it off and they analyse it.
Yeah, do you know how they analyse it? This is what happens. Somebody sat there at the desk, and then your stool sample comes along, and they open it and they go.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong there.
She definitely got the shit.
I just Googled YouTube fart channel and got 15,300,000 results.
There you go.
Quite a subject then. That's going to be. I'm scrapping Super Saturday. we're dedicating Saturday stream to farting.
Shit in your pants.
Yeah.
I still miss talking about drones.
Nobody wants to talk about shit drones.
But
Hey.
yeah. But it's like this. It's a job. Somebody's got to do it, aren't they?
No, nobody's got to do it.
Well, yeah. You imagine somebody's been to university or whatever, studying that specific subject. You know what I mean? They're getting paid good money to test shit.
Yeah, you need good money to test shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. Nobody wants to do that.
That's why good money was invented.
But you look it up, you know what I mean?
I'm not looking it up.
No, I'm sure if I had that job on day one, I'd say, wait, you want me to test what? I need a raise.
Hey, look, Gary, mine next few days will be cinnamon pumpkin flavoured.
Yeah, it's going to be bonfire night soon, huh?
I made pumpkin donuts last night, and I must say I've surpassed myself because I thought, nah, pumpkin, I'm like, but they're absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I made 6 with like a cinnamon glaze, and then I did
the same as like carrot cake. Is it the same concept?
Yeah, but you put puree in them.
Yeah. They taste a bit like carrot cake.
I'm laughing at what Gordo's put. Yeah, Terry says, what, do you have a degree in? A degree in shit. That would make a date interesting.
I'm sure she'd be saying, oh, another one of those.
Everybody, when you think of pouring carrots in a cake, same as Azy says, it's. I mean, don't get me wrong, pumpkin puree is very, very bland.
You know what Harry have said to me a couple of times in the last few weeks? I miss your carrot cake. Like, he really enjoyed my carrot cake.
There you go, make him another one then.
It was probably the best cake I've ever made in my life, to be honest.
Yeah, just all right, yeah.
Well, this is what we're making this week.
What is it?
Sugar cookie bars.
That's just diabetes.
Oh, Tommy's got a good one. Yeah, they've got exhaust sniffers that catch cars going by on the interstate. You could get one for that and catch people going by on parties and stuff.
Somebody shoved up his hole.
Just going back to what we're talking about, I just looked it up, and it says that when you send a stool sample in, they don't actually test the stool. They put it in a test tube, and they wait to see what bacteria forms, and they test the bacteria, and that gives them all the information they need.
I bet
so if you get green mold on your shit, you'll treat grab a paddle.
I bet there's some little sick fucking twisted motherfucker working having a little sniff of them.
Well, you know the dead body one, don't you? That guy who got sent down for having it away with all dead bodies. It more kind of, God forbid, what planet must he been on?
When was that?
Probably get one while they were alive.
How long ago?
Last year.
Oh yeah,
last year, the year before.
Didn't that dude look like David Collins?
He was just pulling drawers out.
Honestly, Google him. Richard, what was his name? Google him. Get a picture of the fella.
I'll find it.
Jeanette, honestly,
You've got to know the joke
He
to
looks just like
understand what
David
David's
Collins.
on about.
honestly, this dude looks just like David Collins. When I seen him, I was like, "Holy fuck, David Collins is a weirdo." And then he crumbled and went to pieces and fucking.
So does that mean then, right, from what Bill and Gordo's on about, so when I have a shit tomorrow, mine's going to be orange? Because the pumpkin
It's
puree.
called-
It
The
makes
guy
sense.
was
If
the
you
guy
had
was
enough.
called David Fuller.
Close.
David
Close,
Fuller.
Daisy.
Yeah, David
No,
Fuller.
he looked like him, not his name. Show me a picture of him, Rich.
I've got him here. Hang on.
You
let me
get you get David Fuller, and I'll get David Collins. You watch this shit.
Are we doing a scientific experiment here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Compare the Daves.
He abused 2 women and did things to
I'm-
100.
I'm gonna use this picture.
That looks like Phil Collins.
Gary's put filler up, David. Oh, God.
Hang
Show
on.
me, Rich.
Gordo says, for your information, too much Guinness turns your shit black. And iron. Too much iron.
He's the one who got the YouTube play button guitar.
Just trying to get it up now. I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
I never
I
thought
don't
to
get
make a
the- I'm not
guitar,
sure
but a
this
YouTube
picture.
play button guitar. I want one.
How do I share this picture?
Let me show you the
That
play
That
button.
looks like Phil Collins in sunglasses.
There
I
you go. If you're willing to pay, Bill, Hazy will make you one.
How do I share this picture? I've got it on my desktop now. How do I share it?
I
Go
don't
down
know.
to present.
Put it
What?
Go down to present.
behind you like you do normally.
Oh, just behind me. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It's going to look a bit weird. I'm in a
Yeah,
flipping.
I think basically what you do is you share and it brings another one of you up.
Yeah, because it's not a right good. It's not a right good size picture to have behind me. But anyway, there he is.
YouTube play button guitar.
Oh,
That's
there you
pretty
go.
cool.
For a price, he'll build you one, Bill.
That's how it started off.
And you think that was some time ago? The improvements he can make on that one,
There you
yeah,
go,
yeah.
yeah.
Look,
There you go, Hazy. No, they don't look like each other. That's
similar,
like a
but
guitar.
no, it
Oh,
ain't the same
give me a
bloke.
second. Give me a second. Honestly, I'm not fucking joking.
Mm.
He looks
No,
like
they really
the
do.
kind of guy
There
that drives
is a
a white
likeness,
van with
yeah.
no windows.
Honestly, they really do. You need to get another picture.
Back to Phil Collins.
Anyway,
If you don't think they look alike, then you're not smoking enough crack.
it's in prison now.
Tommy says
Anyway.
he were an electrician in a hospital, so had access to every area.
Correct.
Yeah.
He were messing with bodies, and plus he abused 2 other women who were living, and a mess with over 100 bodies. He said in.
Oh, there's a name for it, though, isn't there?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called necrophiliac.
That's
That's
the one. Oh,
This is the one that Jeanette likes.
that and play button one. That's the cup tubing one, Bill. Go back, Daisy.
The copper doesn't bend up any.
Yeah, I use all joints and riveted every single joint is riveted. Look.
Well, it'd have to be looking like that, Mr. Whatever his name is.
It looks very steampunk. It's very cool.
It is a bit steampunk.
Yeah. That and the play button, they 2 of my favourites. We made one with a shovel as well, didn't you?
Did.
Yeah.
That was for.
Now, have you ever heard anybody making a guitar out of a shovel?
It is.
There you go.
Actually, a shovel's a good bass for a guitar.
Yeah, well, do you know what it was? It was Adelino.
It's still here, Richard.
He was a gardener and he wanted me to build him a guitar. And he said, I said, what do you want? He said, you use your imagination, do whatever you want. And I thought, but he's a gardener, I'll use a shovel. I went and bought a shovel for 20 odd quid, put some strings on it and sold it to him for 300.
There you go.
Fucking genius.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. But honestly, that was a real good build, that was. It was hard too.
Yeah.
Show.
For you know, for a price, AZ will build you whatever you want.
I made
to
that
build.
guitar up here. I made most of the guitars up here on this bench, but yeah, with hardly no tools. The copper one was made there.
This is the thing, AZ. You know the YouTube play button. Would there be things that you do different now from when you made it?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, in order to improve it. Anthony.
When I was designing this one, when I was designing this, I almost made another play button, but I just decided against it. But this is lovely, honestly. This is fucking.
The problem I'd have is, I darked myself. Where would I put it?
Just take one of your pictures down, Bill.
No, the pictures don't belong there. Jimmy,
I'm sure you'd find a space for it, Bill.
Well, I've got 5 of them up now, and it fills up that whole section.
Do you want me to build you a custom guitar?
That it would be cool, but I don't know where I'd put it.
You find space if you.
Shut the fuck up, Bill.
The answer's either yes or no. If you want a custom guitar building specifically for you, then AZ's your bloke to do it.
Well, the copper tube one is so steampunk. It's just cool.
The next one I'm going to build.
So it's sort of in between the play button and the copper tubing one.
No, that's you.
No, he liked the play button one as well.
Yeah, the play button one's cool too, but the copper pipe one is just it's so different.
Do you know the person that got that? He bought one ticket for £5. He bought one ticket, and now it's his guitar.
Yeah, and it's got a one of a kind guitar.
Yeah.
What
were all that effing and jeffing, Richard?
I've had people buy tickets in the past. Somebody bought 100 tickets once, 100 tickets.
And never won out.
Yeah, and then won it and gave it to Jack.
But yeah,
crazy.
But this is the thing. Let's say, for instance, you've got this is not too easy. If you've got a design in mind, you go to AZ and you say, well, would this work? AZ would make it work.
Yeah.
That's right. Jeanette, your money's going up.
She's marketing.
I'm worth me weight in gold, AZ. You should know that by now.
You fucking look at it.
But what I'm saying is, let's say Bill says, well, I'd like a copper tubing one, but do this sort of different or do that sort of different. You're custom building it for Bill, so you make them adjustments. And it's like I said, if you were to build another play button, would there be things that you'd do differently? And you said, yeah.
Yeah, it would.
So I do the copper tubing one. Do you ever play it hard? Like bend the neck?
So the neck is wood. The neck is wood.
I didn't know if the copper would bend.
No, the neck is wood. It's a through neck. It's a solid piece of oak.
All the way in?
All the way through.
All the way to the base?
And then I've got the copper coming off. Did you even see the pictures?
Well, I saw them, but I didn't get a good look.
Would you pay attention, Bill?
Let me put you on full on solo layout, AZ, and then it can get a good look at it.
Yeah, put me on solo layout.
Yeah,
right.
There you go.
Let me see. Well, there's a picture of the neck. It's a through neck. It's a one-piece through neck. Why is it? Come on.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then,
focus.
and then I built the copper body off that.
Gotcha. Okay, now I'm with you.
Even got copper.
So yeah, you can
Yeah,
twist
look.
it without untuning it.
See? No, you can't untune it. It's a solid piece of wood. The strings are in the one piece of wood. The copper's just the body. You looking at these pictures?
It's just basically
Yeah.
the body that's copper, but the main thing is wood.
It's solid. It's a solid. Look, I made these pickups are made. I made that pickup myself. Handmade pickup.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's last one.
There's the controls. Volume, tone, and input. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a solid piece of oak. Like it runs all the way through.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I understand it now. It's, when I first looked at it, you couldn't tell if that centerpiece was also copper.
Yeah.
It's just the main body that's copper.
Yeah, the body is copper. The functional parts are all.
That was another good build I done. That was my first 4-string.
Oh yeah, I can remember that. That one's a good one.
Dizzy got that. Dizzy won that one.
But yeah, it's.
Oh, look at Harry there. Look at Harry there.
He hasn't changed the deal, has he? But what I'm saying is,
see, now you should paint that on the
like
body of one of the guitars.
yourself. Oh God. Like yourself, Bill. If you wanted Easy to build you a custom guitar, it could build you one.
Yeah.
It could. Look at Harry.
And
there.
I get commission, you see, for every sale. Oh, bless him. And don't you look tiny there?
Was.
Yeah.
He's about £5. Look at his
Yeah,
hand.
that
On
kid
my,
was born at 9 pounds. He was never tiny.
look at those hands. See those hands? Those hands are genius hands.
Yeah.
Those fingers.
Even then.
That's around that finger.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah. So yeah, I'm earning my commission tonight. So yeah. That's a better image of you.
Yeah,
so if anybody wants a custom guitar build,
what would you think of having built then, Bill?
Say again.
What would you like me to build you?
Oh, not yet. You wouldn't believe me. In the long run, you'd regret it. With the guitars, I'm the fussiest person on the planet.
It sounds like you're trying to talk yourself out with a new guitar, Bill.
Yeah, I've got to talk myself out of it. I already spend money that I shouldn't all the time.
Are you saying you'd be moaning like a little bitch?
Wait, no, it's like mine. If I want to sit and play with it, I take it to a tuner first.
No, you don't.
I've just put your link into your PayPal. So if you want to win this raffle.
No, not to tune the strings, to like tune the neck, to get the neck right.
You don't tune the neck.
Yeah. To get the space just perfect on the strings.
Oh, you get it set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not tuning the neck. He's getting it set up. That's just lowering the strings or higher them. Getting set up.
He actually would change the neck itself.
He changes the neck.
Yeah. I had a guy named Gary. When I was in the band, I had a guy named Gary who
he puts a new neck on it
for me.
He puts a new neck on.
No, he would change. He'd just straighten it up because, like, when you're playing and you spend too much time doing this to the neck.
Yeah, straighten the neck. Yeah, that's it's tighten this brush.
Then it's just not right the next day.
Yeah. So if anybody wonders what that link is,
top to bottom.
If anybody wonders what that link is, it's to Azy's PayPal. It's a £5 a ticket for a chance to win a custom-made. Is it a guitar?
You're fucking right, it is.
It's a guitar.
I don't know, because Yeah, a three-string guitar.
It's not a Ford Escort.
There you go. So if you want a chance to be in it to win it, £5 a ticket.
One finger.
That's not the one without frets, is it?
No.
It's got frets.
I'll watch one piece.
Yeah, that one's got them.
So how much it costs just to have a fret
You
job
showed me the
done
one
on
with
it?
the frets painted on.
Just to have a fret. Just to
No,
have a-
that was first ever build, the one with them drawn on.
Do you know to win this for £5 is a fucking steal.
Yeah. Oh God. Come on. Please.
And how it works is
See you later, Terry. Thanks for popping in.
what happens then. How I work out the numbers, what your number is the first person that bought a ticket is number 1 on the PayPal. And then as it goes through, whoever comes in next, your number's next. Do you know what I mean?
Or you can choose your number.
No,
if
you
you've
can't.
got a look. Yes, you can.
No, you can't. No, you
He
fucking
could
can't.
just
I've known people entered into your raffle and said, well, I want numbers through, I don't know, 1 through to 5, or you know what I mean?
Who done that?
I don't know.
Well, you just said you know them.
What's it? Dorito. He says I want number 60.
Oh, yeah, that was when it was coming to the end. That was when I had a set amount of numbers, when there was only 60 numbers being sold. That was different. I only sold 60. I had a board with 60 numbers, and it was £10 a ticket. These are half price. They're £5 a ticket. You can buy 2 for the price of 1. I mean, I'm literally giving this shit to you.
Hey up, I'm trying my best here.
I'm fucking well. Try a bit harder.
Well, guys, I got to go make dinner.
Okie dokie then, Bill.
It's 5:15 here.
Well, it's 11 here.
What sort of tools you playing with, Bill?
It depends on the day.
Building a go-kart, aren't you, at the moment, Bill?
Today, Bill. Let's talk about today.
This week has been...
today.
Oh, today I did a blower and a lawnmower and a chainsaw.
Nice. Well, it just says, I just realized this guy playing with tools. I just wonder what tools they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I named the channel, I had no idea what the channel was going to do.
Is that what your channel's called?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Is that what your channel's called? Guy playing with tools?
Yeah. I had a vague idea what it was going to do, but then it found direction after about 4 months.
You had an erection after 4 months.
Yeah. And I didn't go to the doctor.
But, I mean, after 4 hours, you're supposed to get medical help.
I know, but after 4 months, she told me to go.
That's an incredible story, Bill.
Yeah. She said, "Okay, I'm out."
Listen, I'm only fucking with you. I'm only fucking with you, Bill.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, you'll get to know him.
Yeah, as soon as you buy some tickets, you'll get to know me.
You gotta become a channel member as well.
Do you know what I
It's
find
from
in this
Wales.
world?
It's from Wales after all,
This is
Bill.
what I
That
find
says
in this
it
world.
all.
For the people with most
I used
money.
to go on Top Conquer's lives all the time, and it was too funny because he couldn't get through the name of the channel without falling over laughing.
Yeah, do you know the people
He's
with most
an
money?
older guy. He couldn't let it go. I mean, I was on 50 of them, and he wouldn't let it go every single time. He's just, I can't say it.
Couldn't say what?
He couldn't say the name of the channel without laughing.
Well, your channel.
Yeah, it's like this, Bill. Some people, small minds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
I think
it was funny. It was funny watching him laugh at it. And I told him, I said, I'm never going to change it just because it makes you laugh.
It's something easy to do.
What would I do?
Trust me.
What would I do?
Well, they can piss out of me all the time because I say ass.
Well, sometimes you put things in your ass. Not me.
Oh dear. But anyway.
What's the
He
biggest
says
thing
it
you
like
ever
he
put
knows
in your
something
ass?
we don't know.
And yet I still keep going back for more, Bill. That's the problem.
Go figure,
fridge
right?
freezer. Have you ever put
You
a
know
fridge
what I
freezer in
mean?
your ass?
I'm a glutton for punishment. That's all I can say.
Okay, so wait, he's talking about putting things, and you're talking about being a glutton for punishment.
Yeah.
I missed the drone conversation.
Of course you
But
do.
anyway, we'll let you get off and get your tea started.
I'll see you guys later. Thanks for
Yeah,
having me.
see you
See you
later,
later, Bill.
Bill. Thanks for
Bye,
popping
Bill.
in.
Yeah, Bill.
Bye.
See, what time is it over there?
I don't know what time did he say.
Oh, in where is he? Texas. It's probably go back 5 and then probably 3 forward.
Hi,
3.
Dr. Smith. How are you?
5, he said.
About 4 o'clock in the
5,
afternoon.
he said. A quarter after 5. he said.
Quarter past 5. There you go. I wasn't far off, was I?
Oh.
So does that make him 6 hours behind us?
Yeah.
Well, it makes him.
This is what messes it up, right? Is that when our clocks go back,
Although there's an hour.
they don't go back for another week.
Yeah.
And it's
No,
sort of, yeah, when Laura's on baking, she come to my live one night and she says, am I early? Am I an hour? And I says, yeah. I says, it's not 9 o'clock, it's only 8 o'clock here. And I says, that messed it up because we'd put, I don't know whether it were forward or back, whatever it were. So basically, she come and she says, I thought I'd missed it, either that or, but I says, yeah, you're an hour early.
It's just worth remembering. They always go forward at spring forward.
Forward and fall backwards.
And then at fall, autumn, it's fall back.
During the baking, it'll be 10 o'clock.
Well, when ours go forward, but you've had, yeah. It's all right. I just think remnants are a donut.
Have you ate all the fucking donuts? I bet those chocolate biscuits are gone, aren't they?
Yeah, they went ages ago. It's not ginger nuts now.
Got some.
Don't eat them all.
How could he eat his mother?
This is no word of a lie. When it was my birthday last Friday, Chris bought me like a tray bake birthday cake. You seen it because I blew candles out on your live.
Yeah.
Up until this morning, me and Chris had only had one piece each. And there were one piece left. So I says to Callum, I says, how many pieces is left? He says, just the one. I says, well, I'm having that. It's my birthday cake. He'd had all of it apart from this one.
Yeah.
And me
Greedy little fucker.
but yeah. Tell you.
I'm not letting it go.
The lad, does anybody know of a, yeah.
What?
What?
No, how to, rectify somebody with all the legs.
Oh, there you go. Wait.
Can't let them go to waste.
Put a padlock on.
Get dancing our ass. But yeah.
I know how. You get them. You start charging them for everything you eat.
But yeah, if we've got it in, he'll eat it. That's putting it simply. If it's in house, he'll eat it.
If it's in where?
House. But anyway,
They'll eat it.
Looks
Yeah.
like he's just woken up watching.
I'm going to start making something that he don't like.
What do you reckon that is?
That's a lot of things.
Very, very little.
No, there's a lot of things.
Go on then, tell me.
What don't you like, Callum?
The type of cheese I don't like.
No, I make sweet things, Callum, not things with cheese.
Don't you ever make nothing with cheese?
Oh yeah, but yeah, I mean, predominantly I bake sweet things. Well, put it this way: it's very rare he turns his nose up at anything that I bake.
I bet.
And that caramel ice cream, all that's gone.
It sounds like a baking for me. Sounds like a dream.
That ain't baking, but yeah.
I remember once.
All the caramel ice cream has gone. And he said,
I remember once I woke up in the morning.
9 out of 10.
I woke up and I thought, holy shit, Kate's baking something. What the fuck? And I'm smelling this shit. I'm like, this is the best smell I've ever. This is the best. Whatever she's making is the best smelling cake I've ever fucking smelled in my life. And I'm laying there and I'm like, this is like a fucking dream come true. So I go down, fucking make a nice coffee, have a slice of this delicious smelling cake because if it tastes like it smells, it's going to be the best tasting cake I've ever had in my life. So I goes downstairs, I walks up the kitchen expecting it to be warm because the oven's on and all that. And it's like, look, the oven's not even on. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? So I look in the fridge, I look in the microwave, I'm like, where the fuck's the cake? I walk out, the cake's in the room. I'm like, if you not made the cake. She's like, oh no, it's my melts. She had these fucking meltings, you know, like a candle wax melts. Fucking fresh bacon is called. It's called fucking fresh morning bacon.
I've heard that several times and it still makes me laugh.
Honestly, I was so fucking devastated. I was like, it just fucking ruined me.
He thought he died and gone to heaven when he woke up. And
honestly, it's fucking ruined me. It proper ruined me. I'm having flashbacks.
It's still makes me laugh that.
There's somebody here on a Sunday that makes bacon and eggs and smell wafts up. It does into my room, and God, it smells good.
That's the thing. If you smell something, you want to go out and eat it.
Wafts up bacon and eggs. I can smell it every Sunday.
A cat looks terrified.
Oh, I'm putting that.
He's comfortable.
You go back to sleep? No.
He's sort of looking round. But yeah, I would recommend, highly recommend, try making this. All you need, Easy, is 600 mils of whipping cream and a tin of carnation caramel. That's all you need for that caramel ice cream.
How many calories is it?
A fucking lot.
I don't know, but it tastes gorgeous. Honestly, Chris and Callum, right? And it made nearly, one of these. Is it 2 litre ice cream? Get in there.
He's pulled stickers off and put them back on.
2 litre ice cream tub. I made it and put it in one of them in an old ice cream tub, and it filled it nearly to the top.
This is the top one I haven't done. So the 4 corners. I've done everything except the 4 corners.
It's the best tasting ice cream you will ever taste. Honestly,
better than Asda's.
Yeah, better than any ice cream you'll ever taste.
How do you whip it up? How do you whip it up?
You just whip your whipping cream till it's soft peaks. Empty your tin of caramel into it and just like fold it through. Chuck it in there. Hey?
The actual ice cream.
Yeah.
Right there, actual ice cream, yeah.
And then you just fold your caramel through. Put it in your ice cream tub. Let it freeze for at least 4 hours.
I think you'll burn me out to make ice cream.
Hey?
How much does it cost to make?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Less than a £5. Put it that way.
Less than a £5.
Next one I'm making, right, and you heard it here first, is mint chocolate chip. Same principle, 600 mils of whipping cream, a tin of condensed milk, this time, green food colouring, and some chocolate chips. Or
what food colouring?
Green.
Why green?
Mint chocolate chip, and then a bit of peppermint essence.
Like chocolate. That's what
Job's a good one. You got mint chocolate chip there. I've also have a look on Carnation website. There's mint chocolate chip, there's strawberry, there's the salted well, it's salted caramel, but we don't use we don't use salt, so it's just caramel ice cream in my case. But yeah.
Well,
anyway, listen, I am starving.
Are you going, are you?
Yeah, I gotta go and have some food. I'm fucking starving. I haven't eaten.
About food and ice cream and whatever.
I can confirm, Maisie, it does actually taste like ice cream.
Oh, yeah,
And it's you know, like this soft scoop ice cream. It just tastes, and it's dead creamy.
What I've got? Oh, you got one.
So yeah, so that's Tracy says she made an Oreo one for Keena. And you don't need an ice cream maker. You can. Yeah, look, I'll show you. Got recipes outside of me. Let me show you. I'll find it. Carnation salted caramel ice cream. And that's what I made, but I didn't put no salt in it, and that's as easy as it is. But on the Carnation website itself, there's mint chocolate chip, there's strawberry, there's the caramel, quite a few, and it's no churn. You just whip some whipping cream up, put whatever, you know. But you see, in the one for the mint chocolate chip, it says to grate chocolate, dark chocolate, but we're not dark chocolate fans, so I'm sort of going to alter it a little bit, and I'm going to put some milk chocolate chips in it. So it's still
the thing with chocolate chips is it going to be too thick. You really want to grate it. Just get some milk chocolate and grate.
Yeah, but it don't matter. It don't matter.
It's frozen. It's going to be break your teeth.
No.
Yeah.
Only little tiny mint chocolate chips.
Yeah, they're like little teeth breakers.
But anyway, we'll see. I'll decide. But that's the next thing I'm going to make. I'm going to make some mint chocolate chip.
Go for it.
But you see in the recipe, it says to grate it.
Put the chocolate chips in a blender and just give them a little whiz. Break them up a bit.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's.
Anyway, listen, I gotta go.
I did say to Crypto that I might do a video of it. So yeah, it's just a case to watch this space, really. Anyway, bugger off and get some.
Fucking starving. Bye.
I'll see you later, Easy. Yeah, and that's the beauty of it, Tracy. You can add whatever you want. I want to do the strawberry one, and I want to do the mint chocolate chip. So, but I see where Easy's coming from with the chocolate chips. Might be a bit too heavy to, you know.
Jeez.
Are you going as well, Gordo? I'll see you later, Gordo. I'll not be long before I'm.
See you later, Gordo.
But it's like this. You know, you can be as imaginative as you want. You can basically put, you know, any flavour in your ice cream. You know what I mean?
I'm playing with ball biscuit. You wondering what that noise is?
Are you going as well, Gary?
And I
everybody going?
Give it to
But anyway, it's like this. Yeah, you can just go on to Carnation website, and there's no end of ice cream. You know, ice cream recipes.
See you later, Gary.
See you later, Gary.
Who's his ball stuffing up?
Nom, mint chip, screen, licking top.
But we were talking about it other night, and I said I might even do it as a video. So, but yeah, but it's dead simple. Anybody can do it. So, see you later, Az. No, I think Gary got wrong end at stick.
Gary.
But yeah, I am thinking of doing the mint chocolate chip one. But you see, it's so easy, and like within 5 minutes, you've got, you know, your container full of, you know, said ice cream, but you've obviously got to freeze it. But I noticed with mine, because we've got like a chest freezer. You know, our chest freezer's got these baskets in. Got like a basket. I put it in the basket, and the underneath were frozen, but the top was still slightly soft. So I put it back in the freezer, and I left it for a bit longer. I'll go till past, Gary, and then I'll close it down. But yeah, you name it, anything, as long as here, Richard. Why not next Sunday call down to that neighbour that does the fry up dressed like a priest? They're bound to invite you in.
Get out now!
The smell every Sunday.
That's how it does.
Wafts up the steps. It does. I think, oh God, somebody's having burning eggs, and it's every bloody Sunday.
Get in your bed right now.
What we're doing?
That's how you can get meat.
But
See? No, get in your bed.
It always smells better when somebody else is cooking it.
that's it. It's like when we're in kitchen and we've got window open and somebody's cooking something spicy. You think to yourself, oh God, that smells gorgeous. But I can't eat those spicy because I have acid reflux and also, you know what I mean? The smell's nice, but it's eating it is a different subject, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. Bloody good.
Anyway, I am going to go. I'll see you all on Saturday. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I will see you on the next one Saturday evening. Bye.
Where's he gone? Lost it.
It's absolutely blowing a gale here now.